One of the things that I've realized in my little work with God and in my little interaction with people that have gone ahead of me, people that are my contemporaries, one of the things I've realized is that when the devil or the enemy have tried so much to pull you down by sending circumstances your way, trying to push you off your pathway to destiny, that's what the devil does. Many times when he can't stop you from discovering the thing that God has called you to do, he will now begin to walk around certain factors, throwing circumstances at you, distractions that will either impede your progress or take your attention away from what you are supposed to be pursuing to pursue other things. That is why whenever you are on your way to fulfilling destiny, there are many things that comes your way, distractions of all kinds. It could be family, it could be issues here and there, it could be a lot of things. These things come to take your attention away from the goal, from your pursuit. And once your eyes is off the goal, you will not be able to accomplish what God has called you to accomplish. Remember what Jesus said. He said, whoever places his hand on the plow and looks back is not fit for the kingdom, is not fit for the work. So whenever your hands is upon the manifestation, the fulfillment of destiny, your hands is already on the plow, and you begin to look back, you are most likely going to be disqualified. So that is why focus is one of the most important things that you need to really hold on to if you must fulfill all that God has ordained you to fulfill. So the next strategy he now uses when he has failed in those attempts is to begin to put upon you what I call destiny limiting labels. What are destiny limiting labels? Destiny limiting labels are labels that seeks or is targeted towards branding you incompetent, branding you unqualified for whatever it is that God has called you to do. Remember I said that when your hands is already on the plow, you're already doing stuff for God, you're already fulfilling your destiny. Whenever you begin to look back, you would most likely be disqualified or not fit for that particular thing. So but what the devil begins to do now is to introduce certain kinds of labels, certain kinds of destiny limiting labels like, you can't accomplish this. Oh, you're already a failure. Oh, so do you think that your life is going to be different from every other person? So how do you think you are going to achieve this? No, this is very impossible. These words, these statements, these sentences are called destiny limiting labels. So what the devil does is that when he begins to introduce these communications, these words, these thoughts to your heart, it could be from your environment, it could come from your friends, it could come from the social media, it could even come from the circumstances that you are going through.